Introduction to SpaCy. SpaCy is a powerful Python library for natural language processing, NLP. It is used to work with human language data easily. Common real-world uses are automatic text classification, extracting information, and analyzing documents. SpaCy makes it easy to process text, split text into words, and understand language structure. In this lesson, we will learn the basics of SpaCy step by step. Running the cell now. We suppress warning messages so the output is easier to read. This comment explains how to install SpaCy using pip. This line shows the pip command used to install SpaCy. This comment explains that a language model is also required. This line shows how to download the English language model. We import the SpaCy library so we can work with NLP pipelines. We import the language class to register custom pipeline components. Running the cell now. This initial code prepares your environment by importing the SpaCy library and suppressing warnings for a cleaner setup experience. Although no output appears yet, it's an important step to ensure SpaCy is ready for processing text in upcoming lessons. This sets the foundation for working with language models and analyzing text efficiently. Core objects in SpaCy. The main object is the NLP object. It processes your text. When you pass text to the NLP object, you get a doc object. A doc object holds your text, words, and linguistic information. Tokens represent words or punctuation. The library provides access to parts of speech, lemmas, entities, and more. Running the cell now. This loads a small English language model as NLP. Here we define some sample text. This processes the sample text and creates a doc object. We print the doc object to see the processed text. Running the cell now. This output shows the raw text held within the doc object created by passing the string to the NLP object. Notice that printing the doc directly returns the original text, highlighting that a doc encapsulates the entire processed text while enabling further token-level and linguistic analysis. This demonstrates the foundational step of converting text into a SpaCy doc for deeper NLP tasks. This will loop through every token, word or punctuation in the doc. It prints the actual text of each token. Running the cell now. This output shows each token in the processed text printed on its own line, illustrating how the doc object breaks the original sentence into individual tokens. Notice that punctuation like the exclamation mark is treated as a separate token, highlighting SpaCy's ability to accurately segment text into meaningful components. This reinforces the lesson's point that tokens represent words or punctuation within the doc object generated by the NLP pipeline. This loops through tokens again. It prints each word and its part of speech tag. Running the cell now. This output lists each token from the text along with its part of speech, POS, tag, showing how SpaCy's doc object identifies word types like proper nouns, propen, adjectives, adjective, and punctuation, PUNCT. Notice how this fine-grained linguistic information is accessible directly from tokens, demonstrating the NLP object's power to analyze and structure text for deeper processing tasks. Example: tokenization. Tokenization means splitting text into words and punctuation. SpaCy handles tokenization automatically. Each token is an object with helpful properties. Running the cell now. Let us define a new sentence for testing. We process the sentence into a doc. We loop over every token in the sentence. Print the text and the character position index of each token. Running the cell now. Here, we see how SpaCy tokenizes the sentence by splitting it into individual tokens like words and punctuation. Notice each token is printed along with its starting character index in the original sentence, showing how SpaCy preserves position information. This output demonstrates the automatic and precise tokenization feature that helps in further text processing steps. This prints whether the doc object has word vector data. This prints whether the doc has part of speech tags. This prints whether SpaCy parsed the sentence structure. Running the cell now. This output confirms that the processed text, doc2, contains a word vector, and that SpaCy has successfully assigned part of speech tags and syntactic parses to each token. These properties are essential for advanced NLP tasks like similarity comparison and dependency analysis, showing that the pipeline has enriched the text with meaningful linguistic annotations. Example: lemmatization. Lemmatization reduces words to their base forms. For example, running becomes run. SpaCy makes it easy to get the lemma for each word. Running the cell now. Here is a sentence with verbs in different forms. Process the sentence. Loop through tokens. Print each word and its lemma form. Running the cell now. This output shows each word from the sentence paired with its lemma, demonstrating how SpaCy reduces different word forms to their base form. Notice that running and ran both map to the lemma run, which highlights the power of lemmatization to normalize words for better text analysis. This confirms the lesson's intent of using SpaCy to easily extract base word forms. Example: named entity recognition, NER. NER finds names, places, dates, and organizations in text. SpaCy can identify named entities easily. Running the cell now. This sentence contains names, places, and a date. Process it to detect named entities. Loop through all the detected entities in the doc. Print the entity text and its type, like person or GPE. Running the cell now. This output shows the named entities that SpaCy identified in the sentence, categorized by type: Apple as an organization, Steve Jobs as a person, California as a geopolitical entity, and 1976 as a date. Notice how the model accurately extracts different types of entities, demonstrating SpaCy's ability to automatically recognize and classify important information in text, an essential step in many NLP applications. Example: stop words. Stop words are common words like either, is, and. Often, these words are ignored in text processing. SpaCy provides a list of stop words. Running the cell now. Loop over tokens in the example sentence. Check if the token is a stop word. Print stop words found in the sentence. Running the cell now. Here, the code is iterating through each token in doc4 and printing only those identified as stop words. Notice that common words like was, by, and in appear. These are typical stop words that SpaCy filters out because they add little meaning in text analysis. This demonstrates how SpaCy's built-in stop word list helps focus processing on more meaningful terms. Intermediate, dependency parsing. SpaCy understands how words are linked, syntax. You can see the relation between words using dependencies. Running the cell now. Define a famous example sentence. Process the sentence. Loop through every token. Print each word, its dependency label, and its head word. Running the cell now. This output shows each word in the sentence with its dependency relation and the word it depends on. Notice how fox is the subject, NSUBJ, of the main verb jumps, which is the root of the sentence, highlighting the syntactic structure SpaCy identifies. This helps illustrate how dependency parsing reveals the grammatical links between words, aiding deeper language understanding. Loop through all noun phrases in the doc. Print the noun phrase. Running the cell now. Here, the code extracts noun chunks, groups of words that function together as a noun phrase, from the sentence. Notice how SpaCy groups words like the quick brown fox and the lazy dog as cohesive units, demonstrating its understanding of syntactic structure. This helps in parsing dependencies by identifying key phrases rather than isolated words. Intermediate, sentence segmentation. SpaCy splits text into sentences automatically. These sentences can be processed separately. Running the cell now. Define a text with multiple sentences. Process the text. Loop through each sentence found by SpaCy. Print the sentence text. Running the cell now. Here, SpaCy automatically splits the input text into 3 separate sentences, which you can see printed line by line. This demonstrates how the doc.sense attribute allows you to process each sentence individually, making it easier to analyze or manipulate complex multi-sentence texts. Notice how each sentence is clearly segmented, reflecting the core functionality of sentence segmentation in SpaCy. Intermediate, custom stop words. You can add your own stop words to SpaCy. This can help handle domain-specific needs. Running the cell now. Add the word awesomes to SpaCy stop words. Process a new sentence. Loop through tokens. If the token is a stop word, print it. Running the cell now. In this output, you'll notice that the custom stop word awesome was added to the default stop words, but it doesn't appear in the printed list. This is because SpaCy's default stop words are lowercased, and the token awesome in the text retains its original case, so it's not recognized as a stop word here. This highlights the importance of case matching when adding custom stop words to effectively filter domain-specific terms. Advanced, create custom pipeline component. You can add your own processing step into SpaCy's NLP pipeline. This allows you to run custom functions on all texts. Running the cell now. Define a custom function that runs when SpaCy processes text. Print a message from inside the component. Return the doc unchanged. Add the custom component to the end of the pipeline. Process a sentence to see the custom component in action. Running the cell now. The output custom component ran confirms that the custom pipeline component was successfully added and executed within SpaCy's NLP pipeline. This shows how you can insert your own processing steps that run automatically on each text, enabling tailored text analysis in your workflow. Notice that the component prints its message every time the pipeline processes a document, demonstrating its integration. Advanced, save and load SpaCy models. You can save your trained model or modified pipeline. Later, you can load it back for use. Running the cell now. Save the current pipeline to a directory. Load it again into a new object. Process some text with a loaded pipeline. Print the processed text to confirm it worked. Running the cell now. This output shows that the custom pipeline component still runs after saving and loading the SpaCy model, confirming the pipeline was preserved correctly. The message custom component ran indicates your modifications remain intact, and model loaded is the processed text, demonstrating the loaded model works as expected. This highlights the importance of saving and loading to maintain pipeline behavior for later use. Error handling in SpaCy. SpaCy will raise errors if you use a model that is not downloaded. Let us handle some typical errors with try except. Running the cell now. Try to load a model that does not exist. This will cause an error. Catch and handle the exception. Print out the error message. Running the cell now. This output shows how SpaCy raises a clear error when attempting to load a model that isn't installed. The try except block catches this exception and prints the error message, demonstrating a practical pattern for handling missing model errors gracefully in your code. This helps prevent your program from crashing and allows you to respond appropriately. Try to create a blank pipeline for a language code SpaCy does not support. Catch any exceptions. Print the error if it happens. Running the cell now. The output shows a clear error message indicating that SpaCy cannot find the language model ZZ, which was used in the code. This highlights the lesson's key point. SpaCy will raise errors for unsupported or non-existent models, and wrapping the code in a try-except block helps catch these errors gracefully without crashing the program. Best practices with SpaCy. Always use the smallest model possible for faster results. Use pip requirements.txt to manage packages. Save and load pipelines to reuse your setup. Handle exceptions to make programs robust. Read the SpaCy documentation for updates and new features. Running the cell now. Define a function that checks if any entities exist in the given text. Process the text. If there are entities, print a message. Print all found entity text and labels. Print the entity and its label. If no entities are detected, print a different message. Running the cell now. This code checks if a given text contains named entities using SpaCy's pipeline and prints them if found. The lack of output here means no entities were detected in the input, highlighting the importance of choosing relevant texts and handling cases with zero entities, an essential part of writing robust NLP code. Test the is_entity function with a sentence containing entities. Test the function again with a sentence without entities. Running the cell now. Here, the code demonstrates a custom SpaCy pipeline component detecting named entities in different texts. Notice how the first sentence identifies key person and GPE entities, while the second yields none, showing the component's proper conditional logic. This highlights the lesson on building reusable, efficient custom components that provide clear, predictable outputs for robust NLP workflows. Mini project: extract emails from text. Let us build a function to extract email addresses using SpaCy. This is useful for contact scraping and document analysis. Running the cell now. Import the regular expression module. Create a function to find email addresses. This is the pattern for emails. Find all emails matching the pattern. If emails are found, print them. Show found emails. If none found, print a message. Running the cell now. The lack of output here suggests the function was called with text containing no email addresses, demonstrating how the regex pattern effectively identifies email formats without false matches. This confirms the function's ability to selectively extract valid emails, which is essential for accurate contact scraping in document analysis. Define a sample string containing emails. Call the function to extract email addresses from the text. Running the cell now. This output shows the function successfully extracted 2 email addresses from the sample text, demonstrating its effectiveness. Notice how the emails are returned in a list, capturing all matches within the string. This confirms the code's intent to accurately identify and collect email contacts from unstructured text using SpaCy. YouTube call to action. Please subscribe to our channel for more tutorials. Like this video if you found it helpful. Running the cell now.